Alam mo, bits yung bits. Nikin Nora. Kailangan doon. Na glass. Hindi, pero wala dyan. Nikin Nora glass, wala. Nasa bits na. Maliit. Paalala mo para
Any questions? That one?
Bangkat. Try niya pa.
Alright. Two down, 26 more to go. No way. We'd all be borracho. Everybody know what borracho is? Borracho is Spanish for burn. Alright. On to watermelon. Too spicy?
Spicy? Kulang pa nga yan daw, sabi. Dadagdagan pa rin. Dito sa kabila yung iba.
Alright. So the same technique that we just used to make this cucumber syrup, we do the same thing with the watermelon. So we're making a 33 bricks watermelon syrup. So it's two parts of watermelon juice and 1 part sugar. And we do all that by weight. So for example, if you have 1,000 grams of watermelon juice, you're gonna use 500 grams of sugar. So this one's, when we were coming up with this earlier this week, we were trying to figure out what spirits to use. And mezcal is such an important spirit for where I live in Southern California, because it's the proximity that we are to Mexico. So Los Angeles gets probably the greatest spirits in the world just based on that, because a lot of these mezcal producers, they'll only produce 60 liters at a time. So 60 liters, basically 60 bottles. Once that's gone, you don't ever see it again. It's another batch that comes in, it's totally different. So I like the idea that you guys are getting mezcal here, because it's pretty rare. It's very rare. So the ones that you're getting are actually really good. So what we're using is a brand called Derumbes. Derumbes is a negociant. What that means is they're a company that's going around to smaller producers and then buying their mezcal and then bottling it. So when you look at these bottles, it's always going to have, you don't have here, right?
We don't have that.
Okay. It's always going to have the name of the village or the town or the actual person who's producing it.
Yeah, there we go.
So if you look on this one, it's going to say San Luis Potosi. San Luis Potosi is a village in Oaxaca. Based on that area, the agave they're using is called Salmiana. So when I say the varietal, when you talk about tequila, the varietal of tequila is called Tequiliana Azul. That's what the plant's called, and they call it tequila for short. So Espadín is the most common for mezcal. That's the one that grows everywhere. And then this one is called Salmiana. Salmiana tends to have this green chili note to it. It's not spicy. It's like green chili cacao. So it worked really well with the watermelon. So same thing as the dildos before. So 45. 45, 30 of your line. And 60 of this watermelon batch. So this is going to be the San Luis Potosi Mezcal with a rhubarb liqueur from a French producer called Jafar. Rhubarb, do you guys have rhubarb here? Does it grow?
Yeah, the Jeffard.
Does it grow? No, the plant, rhubarb.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have, okay. So rhubarb's just like, it's a root plant that's long, long, kind of thick, kind of like a how do I explain it?
Colorizer.
Like a celery stick. Looks like a celery stick, but it's red, and it kind of smells like strawberries. It's like strawberry, and it's really, really tart, like really acidic. So what people do is you'll cook it down with strawberries and make pies and stuff like that. Like rhubarb pies in the southeast of the United States is super popular. So we add a little bit of that, and then it's going to be the Mancino Rosso vermouth. And the reason why we do it this way, I was kind of JR got a taste of it last night, is we batch things in bottles like this to make it faster for you. So if you look on your spec sheet, the reason why it's written like that is so that you guys memorize just looking at it from the bottle. So I know from this watermelon 60 ml that when I'm doing this pickup, it's 3 bottles. You're not having to go find, oh, there you go, yeah. That's it. Rhubarb. You're not having to have to think too much about it. It should be really fast. You'll see after these first two, or the last two, cucumber and this, are probably the most time consuming. But it's nothing, it's 3 bottles. The idea is that the prep is going to take you a little bit longer to get the batches done, but the actual cocktails super fast. Shiso?
Shiso here.
And then what we do is we take a couple of shiso leaves. Shiso is also known as Japanese mint. Has a very like woodsy smell to it, almost like cinnamon. Put some of that in there. Another hard shake.
Which one?
Another 10. I need to do two sets of 10.
Ah, this one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Same way, it's going just like the same as the cucumber. Then we cut the watermelon into wedges. This is inside the glass. If you cut it right here in the top, just like a little line, you should fit it right over top of it.